because they first noticed it in soldiers that came back from Iraq. And they think it comes from the soil over there, but it's actually not on Burgie's list, because in the days that this was written, it was not yet identified. So Acinetobacter is in your family Enterobacteriaceae. So you can include it in your family Enterobacteriaceae. Which would be what kind of bacteria? Remember gamma proteobacteria? Of course you do. I didn't want to give you your first exam like too soon, because I know it takes a while to catch up and get caught on. And now I'm feeling like it's a little too late because you're already ready for your second exam. So it's included in your family Enterobacteriaceae. And it's not to be confused with Acetobacter, acetii, which does what? Yeah, vinegar is acetic acid. I hate the smell of vinegar. I know we talk about that old douchebag thing. I'm like, really? You want to smell like vinegar? Oh my gosh. And don't use straight vinegar, diluted.
Why?
Why don't you use it straight?
I always do.
You'd burn your twat out.
You burn what? I use it
Oh my
on
God.
salad.
How about white iodine? Just put a few drops of white iodine.
And I love hot sauce. And I'm just probably a mess. I'm probably a mess.
You gotta go to my
I could like drink
put
it.
you on stage. Put the hot sauce in my douchebag. Liven up my sex life. Oh my God, that was funny. You had me going, girl. Oh my God. That's one thing I love. I love a good laugh. Oh my gosh.
You just erased everything.
Oh no.
Acetobacter acetii ferments grape juice to vinegar. We did it when we did Dr. Pasteur's studies of wine. Wait, there's more escape pathogens. I just ran out of room. ESKAP. What do you think P stands for? Thank you. Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Green, slimy looking stuff. Smells actually kind of nice compared to other bacteria. Doesn't smell like that crap we have upstairs in the lab. It smells kind of like fruity. Pseudomonas aeruginosa, not only is it antibiotic resistant from having been in the hospital and being exposed to antibiotics there, but it's naturally antibiotic resistant. You can get Pseudomonas aeruginosa out there in the environment. Grows with the plants and the grasses and all that stuff. I've cultured it from my cat's fur before, because what does my cat do? He goes outside and he rolls around in the bushes, and every time I plant a flower garden, there he is smashing my flowers. And so it's bacteria that's out there in the environment, and it's become naturally antibiotic resistant, because who knows what the hell they're exposed to out there. Also, other strains of it, they use in fertilizer. It actually helps the plant's roots to get, I don't know, what nitrates and stuff that they need from the soil. So they actually add the fertilizer. And the, what's your name? Melissa. Melissa Bittman, right? Okay, I showed Melissa, I have a little prescription the doctor gave me called muciprocin ointment, and it comes from Pseudomonas fluorescens, a different species. But they actually make an antibiotic from a toxin that a species of this produces, and that kills MRSA. Because I had a little staph infection, I think it was in my fingernail or something. I don't, you know, that's one thing I don't remember. I've taken more damn medicine and stuff, I don't remember. And then I have like the old prescription, I'm like, what did I take that for? But it could be I had an infection in my fingernail or something.
And you didn't take the whole thing?
No, it's still around. I think it was for a fingernail infection, a staph infection. So my own staphylococcus, Staph aureus, caused me, you know when you get the cuticle swollen, red, hurts like hell,
I get that,
pussy? Oh, yeah, this muciprocin stuff, oh, it kicks butt. You put a little bit on there and it killed it within like a day or two. Really quick. Alright, yeah?
Is MRSA just antibiotic resistance staph infection?
Yes,
Okay.
that's all it is. Antibiotic resistant staph infection. Good job. So when they say staph infection, they mean staph infection. They don't mean your staph is infected, but you know, not staph. They mean staph. Oh, you mean the staph is infected? Yeah, they're infected with staph. Okay, and the last E is Enterobacter species. What family is Enterobacter in? Enterobacteriaceae. Duh, right in the name, Enterobacter. Not to be confused with Enterococcus, which is in a different division in a different section. But they're both in your bowels. Okay, there's one other bacterium that's going to come up, because today I've been reviewing your lab quizzes and stuff. It's not an escape pathogen, it's a whole separate thing. It's Citrobacter, and the reason it appears on your test is because it's one of the unknowns that we use, but it doesn't appear on your list or anything, so you might want to look it up. The genus is Citrobacter, the species is Frelundii. Why am I thinking of Sigmund Freud right now? And this is, same thing, family Enterobacteriaceae, but it's just not on your list. And it's a nosocomial infection. It's usually not a problem unless you're in the hospital. So I'll try this semester to take time to review for your lab quizzes since everybody seems to like it so well. And so when we do review for the lab quiz, I'll give you a heads up about this. But in the meantime, you might want to throw it into your bacteria list so you know what it is. And it's another one of those enteric bacteria. Okay.
Can start doing
All that. Oh, here's my note. See, there it is. I'm looking all over for it, and there it is. Let's see what else I have on my note. Okay. Okay. That goes in here. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Oh, bummer, my movies are upstairs. We'll have to do that another day. Okay, so you got we can do peptidoglycan structure, or we can wait because they cover it a lot in chapter 10.
Definitely would.
Okay. And just remember for your second test, peptidoglycan is a category of antibiotics called beta-lactam antibiotics. I hope that's not a test question. I'll have to check. It's a category of antibiotics called beta-lactam antibiotics. Because the beta-lactam ring is the part that's effective. Well, what it does to the bacteria is breaks the linkages. Remember I said peptidoglycan is a net-like molecule? Well, it's alternating sugar units, N-acetylglucosamine, N-acetyluronic acid. This is in chapter 4, it shows you the structure of peptidoglycan. And then it's got tetrapeptides. So what's a tetrapeptide? 4 amino acid long protein. So peptide is kind of the word for amino acid or protein. So a tetrapeptide is only 4 amino acids long. So you have these alternating sugar units linked together by tetrapeptides. And what penicillin does is break those cross linkages. In some cases, some antibiotics, beta-lactams break the cross linkages. And in other ways, sometimes they'll interfere with the enzyme for building peptidoglycan, so you can't build it. So there's different ways of inhibiting cell wall synthesis. But just remember, penicillin, gram-positive, gets the peptidoglycan of the cell wall by breaking the cross linkages in the molecule, because it's a net-like molecule. All right, you want to do streptococcus groups quickly? Do you want to go over that?
Sure.
No? You think you got it? Some people are like, I don't really care at this point, I'm so burned out. Right? Are you feeling fried? Okay, we'll just do streptococcus and we'll look at Rebecca Lansfield. So we'll make it easy, simple. Which will be easier for you than it is for me because I changed everything over to a new thumb drive now. And I don't know where anything is anymore. I have so many computer files, I'm completely confused. I need a personal assistant to get my shit together because I don't have time to get my own shit together. Alrighty, let's see.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see if this is in here. Streptococcus.
I got that, but nothing else. Cut this
I
for
got
about an
streptococcus
hour.
50 million times in here.
It's like, no, forget it.
I swear you need like a year for this class.
I need a year to just sort out my
Seriously.
crap. I hope this is the right one. I think so. Does that look familiar?
Yeah.
Does that look the same one?
Yeah.
So, it's self-explanatory, but I just want to reinforce some things. Okay, so this figure is actually from